Yes, people, welcome back to another video. What's going on, people? John Sinclair TV back again, and this afternoon I've got welcome back, Grace.
Hello, thanks for having me back.
big up to you. And how was your holiday? And I bet you want to come back, right?
I know, it was lush. It was so nice. Yeah, I didn't want to come back once you're there, and then yeah, it was good. I've just never stopped. Come back straight back to work. So yeah, it's been busy.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, so guys, if you like the video, like what you see, then please hit the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button as well. And got 2,715 subscribers now, which I think is fantastic. Thank you so much indeed. 250 new subscribers in the last month. 256,000 viewers since I've been on the show. And it is absolutely fantastic. And if you like to donate or super chat, then click on the $sign. Just give what you can. And for 99p, the link is on top of the chat description. Click on that, become a member. If you wish to become a member, 99p a month. Before we go on to the show, we're going to go for the comments as well. Now, if you leave a comment, right, leave a comment on the show comment section, not this one here, but the comments on that. Just type in anything, and then I'll get you back on. Yeah. So there you go. Big up to Mason, by the way. Big up to Now. Big up to Paul. Paul's in the chat. Now's obviously had a good holiday. Yeah. And Paul, big up to Paul. He's doing my shares on the video as well, which I think is fantastic. Loving the bits. Big Paul Gallant there. Big up to Graham as well, and hope you're okay. Big up to Lukey G. Hope you're canny. Geordie Jack, big up to you, Jack. Grayson, hi to you. And GS Sweet, one of the members as well. Hi to you, Jay Sweet. So, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to go through the players. I think it's about 28 players I counted. And you're going to go through, and you can join as well. You want to keep, you want to loan, or you want to sell the player. So, like I said, it's all about the season. And should we keep the players, get rid as well. Got big up to Tom Lynch as well. I've got Tom in the chat, and also got Niall as well. So let's go on to the first one. We'll go on to Karl Darlow. And look, he hardly played this season for us, yeah. I don't think he's going to get his place back again. And what would you do with him?
I don't know, because I think Karl Darlow was a hard one, because he had last season he had a really good season when Dubravka was injured, and then to the point where people were thinking he was going to get an England call-up, weren't there? But I don't know. I just think this season he just hasn't had a chance to play. I read somewhere that Middlesbrough was sniffing around him, so I think if the opportunity came for him to go to Middlesbrough, I think he should go. He should be sold and go.
I've got to agree with you. I mean, he hardly played. I don't think he'd be a number one again. Ready to play. I think his position is not great at all whatsoever. I think is not great. But when he's in a championship, I think he did all right. But some of the games he's played, I think he's been quite good. Some of the games he's played, I think he's been a liability at times. Against the Brentford game, I was in Italy, and I've heard he was very poor. He's a fault for 2 of the goals, and that cost us the game. So for me, I think he's going to have to go, because I think he needs to pass his new, and I just wish him all the best as well. And let's find a good club. Hope it's Middlesbrough. So I'll give you their grace. Let's go on to Martin Dubravka.
Keep, I think Martin Dubravka's had a really good. He's had a good season and came back off injury midway through, and I think he's been spot on since. I think he's a good number one. He's an international. Yeah, keep. I kind of think of another goalkeeper who we would take, could replace him. Especially not a number one goalkeeper from any other ones. Keep Martin Dubravka.
Yeah, definitely keeping him as well. We definitely need a goalkeeper as well straight away, by the way. Just keep on his tours. We will get a new keeper in the summer. Who that keeper will be, I don't know. Not be Dean Henderson because he's off to Nottingham Forest, but I think it'd definitely be a keeper. I mean, Nick Pope name's been mentioned a lot as well, but not for the 40 million quid quarters. For me, you know, I'd go for Lafont Fondant, and then eventually we're going with him all day long. Big up to Statman Stubbs, by the way, Big Steve. Big up to you, my guy. Hope you're okay. And well, the mods today, well, they should be here because I've definitely sent them a message. And yeah, so I'll share after 10. But thanks so much indeed, Paul. Appreciate that, mate. So yeah, definitely going to stay for Dubravka. I think, you know, he's a decent keeper, still a decent keeper, but his distribution needs to be worked on. And let's be real, I think they definitely need a keeper as well. And Mark Gillespie.
Sell or loan for me. He's not even, he's not even number 3. Number 3 goalkeeper for Newcastle. So what? He's just, yeah. I think his time has come as well. He's not going to get in. He's not going to get a start. So yeah, I think it's time for him to go, loan, sell, whatever opportunity comes up for him.
Yeah. Okay. Freddie Woodman. I mean, for me, I think he needs to be moved on to Preston.
Definitely. He started, I know it was his first Premier League match at the start of the season. He did okay. He was average, I think. Yeah, I think his time has come. Maybe go to a championship club and be the number 1 goalkeeper there, but he's not a number 1. He's not Premier League number 1 keeper standard for me.
Yeah, definitely be on loan. I mean, the first 4 games, I've seen enough for this guy. I mean, don't get us wrong. Don't want to criticise people, but at the end of the day, for me, I just don't think he's good enough for Newcastle. I really don't. And I think he's not ready for the Premier League. He's 25 years old. He should be at his peak, but unfortunately, he's been making mistakes. And maybe play for the Newcastle it's a big golf as well. I don't want to criticise him, but I think the championship would be brilliant for him. I wish him all the best if he goes to Preston North End. Thanks, got a message. Do hit the subscribe button. Thank you. I think it's your first time. I could be wrong. Do you think we need to clear out of these players to owners who are complete with Arsenal, Spurs, that some are just kids? Me personally, I get rid of the players that aren't good enough. I get rid of the players he's not going to be in the first team. Get rid of them. Get the players going to come in. And I heard people as well are kicking off because we haven't bought anyone yet. But we're going to need to be patient, yeah? Look at the Arsenal fans. They are being absolutely impatient. I mean, I can understand why. I watch Lucas' channel and I can understand why they get a bit frustrated. Losing, not getting Bissouma is not good luck for Liverpool whatsoever. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we as fans got to be patient, but up until the end of the month. If you don't get anyone in the end of the month, then I'll probably be worried as well. So we'll see what happens on that one. And now it's just saying, well, the mods today, I did send a message out as well. And hopefully they'll be there. They could be out. I don't know. But thanks for supporting us anyway, mate. And I really appreciate that. And thanks a lot, Paul. Appreciate that, mate. Nick Paul for 10 mil will be a good deal. Yeah, I think. But can he play with his feet? That's another thing as well. Mark Gillespie in the back in Scotland. Exactly what I've said. Go back to Motherwell. I think it'd be good there. Woodman moves on for first team footy. Preston down for Woodman. Yes, I think you kind of know that. We still need a third choice keeper. Yeah, probably a young one. Big up to Ciaran, Geordie. Hi to you. How would you feel if we don't get anyone else in? And club said we just couldn't get them over the line. Listen, players just going to come in, mate, so don't panic. Don't panic. We come to that bridge where you come to it. Welcome to bridge where you come to it, where you want to call it, yeah? So Graham's chatting to now, straight forward for Pope. No Demiral, no Jamie, no Indica. Honestly, to players of the quality of Bruno and better, what are we doing this summer? The thing is, so thank you, right? I mean, it seems to me, Chris, we're not allowed to have a goal. We're not allowed to have an opinion on players coming in. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're an Arsenal or Tottenham fan, and this I'm going to have to go on the other one as well. So now it's not good. Hello, sorry about that. So, hide the comments and keep to me. Camera. Grace.
Yes, hello.
sorry about that. I mean, I can't go for the comments, by the way, unfortunately, because I'm on mobile one at the minute. So my PC's playing up as well. So yeah, I'm just going to say we just go crack on straight on to the next one. The next player's going to go on to. We're going to go to Dan Burn.
Keep all day long. I think Dan Burn had a really, really good season for us. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play and see what he brings next season.
Yeah, that's a fair nice shout there. Let's go on straight to Ciaran Clark.
Yeah, his time has come. Ciaran Clark's time. I just think he's not. He was sent off. Was it Norwich he was sent off against? And it was
after 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgraceful because he pulled them back, denied a goal scoring opportunity straight off. 7 minutes in, that cost us that game. And then he got sent off against when they went to Saudi and did that training camp for scrapping on or whatever he was doing on the pitch with another player. Like, I'm sorry, that's not. You're a professional. Like, absolutely not. I just think he didn't want to go out on loan in January. I just think he's just not for where Newcastle want to be. Aiming towards the top half of the Premier League. I just don't feel like Ciaran Clark is up there. I think he's championship level.
Yeah.
He's just not where.
Yeah. There's a lot of people. I can remember a couple of seasons ago we played the FA Cup against Arsenal, right? People was bigging this guy up, right? And I'm not once big this guy up at all whatsoever. I thought his time was done, right? I mean, I thought he wasn't going to get a new contract. He did get a new contract. And I'm thinking, what is wrong with this football club, yeah? I mean, they're offering a new 2-year deal. And I think to myself, is this the way this club's going to be operated?
Definitely. I just think it's his time's come. He's not going to get in that squad. He's not to the level, and he's just stupid sending offs, and it's just not professional. It's just not, So yeah, I think he hasn't helped himself either. I don't think.
So, I mean, people's just taking a wholesome mick. They really do at this football club. And that's down to the previous regime.
Yeah.
So it's just not good enough there, by the way. So, yeah, I mean, the sooner he grows, the better. Paul Dummett signed a new contract, by the way. I mean, would you still keep him? Would you kind of loan him out? Or would you... He could still sell him.
Yeah, I just think... See, I like Paul Dummett, but he's just so... I was genuinely shocked to see him get a new contract. I really, really was. He's just so injury prone. He hasn't been able to do a full season. Maybe now Ahow's come in and he's up the fitness and in the conditioning for the players. Maybe see what happens. Maybe another season for him, but if he can't even get halfway through the season, if there's a spot that could be filled up for someone else, for me.
2 seconds. I've got the mainstream on now, babe. 2 seconds. Go there. And Okay. Sorry. That's better. Can you hear us now? That's better. Thank you very much. Do apologise, people. Yeah, it's just as players complain that sort of thing. So I miss your comments there, people. I'll get onto your comments in a bit, people. So please don't panic, and I should go back to it. So we say Dummett to. I mean, I keep him back up. Federico is out of contract now, and they ain't going to give him the new one. I think he'll end up leaving the Newcastle anyway. So. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Would you keep Federico? Give him a new deal? Or would you just let him go?
Probably just let him go.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think he's been good for us over the past year. 4 years in Newcastle, by the way, right? Come on a 2-year deal. When he got on, I thought he's decent. I thought he defended well. I think he's been excellent. I thought, one of the better defenders in the Premier League. But for me now, I think his time is completely utter done now. It really is.
Yeah.
So we get rid of him then. Okay. Emil Krafth.
Keep. I think that the start of the season wasn't the best under Bruce, and then coming towards the end of the season, this revelation that he's had, he did absolutely amazing towards the end of the season, really, really well. And I was really shocked the last game of the season to see Trippier start over him, and that's not something I'd ever thought I'd say. Yeah, I think he's done really, really well, really well. I'd be excited to see what he brings to the table the season coming.
Yeah, fair enough. Jamal Lascelles.
I think he should probably go, but I don't think he will go. I just feel like he's now a number 2. Like he's a number 2. You know, he's not getting in above Dan Burn, and he's not getting in above Dan Burn and Fabian Schär. He's not getting in that middle. So as you can tell, as he's been on the bench for however many games, he's not getting in. But I don't know, something about thinks he'll probably stay one more season. I don't think he'll go in this window.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is as well, he's on something like 60 grand a week. He's another player that's on big wages, right? Yeah. And he says he's going to fight for his place, right? This is why some of the players are taking a wholesale mick. They know, right, that they're not going to get that sort of money again when they go to the next club, right? And now we've just lumbered with him. He's got about 3 years left on his contract left to run, right? And it just goes to show that we're just wasting money on these kind of players, right? I mean, me personally, I think Lascelles is starting to be personally. We need to move on from him very quickly because there's a new era and we need better players going to come in. If we'll chance for a title, if you're going to chance for top 4, top 6, right, or trophy, this guy will not be part of it. He's not going to get us a title. Do you know what I mean? He's not going to get us top 4. He's not going to get us top 6. The same with Ciaran Clark, Federico Fernandez. Yeah, they're just not good enough for me, I'm afraid. But nah. And go back to Emil Krafth as well. He has improved the last couple of months. I can't lie, but he has definitely improved. Why did he not done that before that?
I just think it was just something about Steve Bruce and his training and his way he played. The players didn't work. And I think Eddie Howe's come in, shook things up, did things how he wants, and it's worked better for players. So I think Emil, he's an international as well, isn't he? So he's got that experience. So I think, another season from him, see what he does, see what he brings.
Yeah. Javier Manquillo. And for me, I think he's done at Newcastle. I mean, he has hardly played under Eddie Howe. And look, when he does play, he's solid enough, but we need a different level player than Javier Manquillo, unfortunately. I can't lie.
Yeah, I think there's been glimmers in games. I thought, he's been really good, but he's just not consistent. I think he's just, and like with a lot of them, he's just not aiming to where Newcastle want to be in the top half of the table. I just don't think he's just not. He hasn't got enough quality to be a top half of the table footballer.
Fair enough. We go with Jamal Lewis. Oh no, look, he hasn't played. He's not under 25, but a lot of people are saying to us that he deserves a second chance and see how he does this season and see how he does under Eddie Howe. I mean, me personally, I would say keep him, but we'll have to see what happens, how he does under Eddie Howe, because you need to give him a chance. And he's been injured a lot as well. Hardly play. Been out of there under Steve Bruce. And we need to see how he does under Eddie Howe. But we've got Matty Target, right, who's going to be better than him, right? I hate to say it, but, look. Would you keep Jamal?
Yeah, we'll say keep, give him a season, see if he can get a game after his injuries. See what he brings under Eddie Howe. Can I see him getting in above target? Absolutely not. But I just think that he hasn't had the chance to play, and he deserves that to see. But probably give him a
I see. We're not going to go with Matt Target. We're not going to go with Kieran Trippier. We're definitely going to keep those two players 110%. And Fabian Schär, we're definitely going to keep him 100%. He's definitely kept. He's going to be in the team next season 100%. And we won't go any further than that. I'm going to go through the comments as well, by the way. John, 1 month. We're October the 15th, but I'll be on holiday in Turkey now, so we'll not be doing a watch along that one, unfortunately, mate. 3 players going to come in next week, according to Paul Gallant. And I saw that as well. Luca was off on the one as well. Mac is saying too patient, and we missed the boots, John. They may go around on strikers or starter with Haaland. Nunes move, yes. Indeed, but we just got to be patient, mate. But I mean, I'd love to say, look, we need to get the signings in very quickly, because at the end of the day, they are new owners, right? And I'm not going to diss them out. There's no way, right? Definitely not. But if you're going to get players coming in, let's be real. We got to get them quickly, sort of thing. You identify a player, go and get them very quickly, right? And if the age is going to start messing about like Ekiteke situation, I mean, I'll give it to next week, right? Or whatever. If it doesn't happen, move on. Sven Botman, he's another one for me. I've got to talk about it later on, by the way, after do this, and we'll talk about Sven, and we've got to talk about who going to bed. I saw our AFTV calls singing Vieira, Tielemans, Guimaraes' 250 million budget. I also have the summer. My both supports them, and I'm ashamed of our scouting team. Sorry to hear that, by the way. Big up to Lindsay. Oi, oi. Lindsay comes on my channel, by the way, and she is absolutely funny. She is a nutter, I'm not going to lie, but she's so adorable, by the way. Big up to Dan, by the way. Number 3 keeper for me, mate. Again, I don't know a lot about this keeper, by the way, but I have seen him in the pre-season friendly last season, but he's young and he's raw, and I want to give him a chance as well, by the way. But for me, I mean, he needs to go out on loan and see how he does then, like Elliot Anderson's done as well. And Luca is convinced of Vieira guy, and now is Lee Gunner, from what I'm hearing. Lindsay it is now. And Annie, Bristol City fan, you know what he's like. He's a wind-up merchant for a 14-year-old lad. He's a great guy, love him to bits, but he's a Newcastle fan, secret Newcastle fan, but he probably have a go at us now. It is. I thought I'd drop while I'm traveling home for work. Big up Lindsay, by the way, and hi to you. Window shopping today. But she is lovely, Lindsay. I've got to get back on soon. Timberland's off rumours. Comments on. Sorry about that. And Lindsay, everyone's sad. So Lindsay, just going to find that. Sorry, Lindsay from Mod. I could talk to her about it. And interest drop, yeah. I'm not having a go at you, John, but seems we are being overlooked by our new honest and scouting system. I want what Amanda promised. I watched her videos, John. I love the training ground stuff as well. Listen, end of the day, thanks for letting us know on that one. But one thing I'm going to say, right, we as fan base got to be patient. We've got to give them a chance, yeah? This is not Mike Ashley running the club anymore. But I understand your concerns, do you know what I mean? But please don't, just our owners, they'll bring players in. We're in a miles better position than we were at this point last year. Graham, thank you, mate. Thank you so damn much. You're absolutely correct. Your background reminds me of a pre-recorded vid. Yeah, it is. That's on my phone. And we're going to go into the midfield as well. I do apologise to me playing up. Did you see Jim White say, yeah, I saw that one, mate. You know, those going to win out of that one. But and keep coming to me in a bit. And yeah, let's go on to the midfield. Yeah, we're going to start in the midfield. There's quite a few as well. We're going to start with Miguel Almiron.
I'm going to keep Mickey. I think he's had them few games that he had towards the end of the season. His goal and everything, and he played on the wing. I think he did really, really well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Mickey. I don't think it's time for him to leave yet. I think one more season, see how he gets on.
For me, I love Miggy, right? That's number one. But he's only scored one goal in 38 games, yeah? For me, that is concern. Like his work rate, but 3.5 years, he needs to shine, yeah? I can understand he gets messed up in positions, yeah, on the boost, yeah? He played in midfield, he played on the right, play on the left, play as a 10. I want to see this guy as a number 10. I want to see him run up, play defense under the middle. I think his position is number 10, yeah? Because he's not a very good crosser of the ball. I'm going to say that. He's got that goal against Palace, and everyone's piping up and saying, Mickey's back, Mickey's back, Mickey's back, yeah? But at the end of the day, I keep him, but he needs to do more. He needs to do more as number 10. And I know people have a go at us saying that, but I'm just saying that how it is, yeah? We've got opinions. Everyone has. There you go. And who's Dan Landy? Never heard of him. Yeah, I see that one as well. And it's G-double-N-E-R, not A-R, by the way. Lewis is terrible. No awareness, back post on regular, and never learned being Maggot. The thing is, right, I mean, probably give him a chance, but he did kept Kies in his back pocket when he played for Northern Ireland, by the way. Great performance there. My problem with some is the 100k target. He's 80k maximum player. If we give all the players top whack and they fail, we are going to be stuck in the future. This is the thing. This is why we need to sort out the players, check out the references as well, etc. Lewis should have taken out the loan out to playing time. He didn't make the roster. I need to look at the camp, then move on. Do you know what it is, right? I'm going to change the man on Jamal. I take him on loan. I send him out on loan and see how he does. Under 23 keeper, Arteta goes to youth. Yes, he does. Project Youth, I call it. Project Youth. Now, let's go on to the midfield. We're going to say Bruno. Has anyone answered to that?
Keep. I think since Bruno's come in, he's been so good. I think Eddie Howe had a lot of pressure on him when he wasn't playing him and he had him on the bench, but he was letting him watch and see, and he was coming on for his 10 minutes or so while he was adapting to the Premier League. But then he's come on, and he's a top quality. He's a good player. He's a top quality player. I think he's a good stepping stone for where Newcastle want to be, and bringing other people in. Yeah, he's spot on. Keep Bruno all day.
Yeah, definitely. That guy is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I mean, if you don't come to Newcastle project, have a word with Bruno, have a word with Ciaran, will ya? And then they tell you what they're all about, and not saying this stupid agent saying, oh, you're getting a better club, yeah? Lucas De Borley, never heard of him, right? He's in the reserve, so you can't rate him. I've got to judge players that they played. Isaac Hayden, he had a couple of games under Eddie Howe, right? But he's out on loan at Norwich. I wish him all the best on the loan deal, because I think this guy is fantastic. I like him, but we need to go on a different level away from Isaac, unfortunately. But I do love him, by the way. Sean Longstaff signed a new 3-year deal, and would you keep him?
Yes. I think he's had, towards the start of the season, he wasn't playing his best. But then when they played against Chelsea, when they had all them away games, he went in against Chelsea. I think he played really, really well. And then where else? Was it Arsenal he played against, and he was in the middle, and I think he did really well. I might be wrong. I think he did really well. I think he's a local lad. Another season, see what he can see what Eddie Howe can do. See if he can bring him on. Hopefully he can. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I don't believe he's a top half of the table player, but he works hard in midfield, so give him another season. Keep.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but I'm not his biggest fan, I can't lie. But when I say that he's had a poor game, he turns it around. When I say that he plays well, he has a poor game. But again, he's been with us for something like 5 seasons, 2 under Rafa, 2 under Boosie, and 3.5 to Boosie. Yeah, he's had 5 seasons. He needs to step up the game now. He's spent a long time, and we want to see him do really well. I want to do really well, but at the end of the day, I'm watching him very closely, see what he does next season. Because next season, if they don't perform, some of those players, I've got to call them out. I really am going to call them out, yeah, but we'll see. John, could you sign Lam? We will need more than one left back, and his assist contributions unreal. Lam, L-U-M, no, that one. So he needs to tap it in the game. It might Lodi. It might be Lodi, but he ain't coming. He's staying at Atletico Madrid. Yeah, it is, mate. I'm afraid in Bristol's one of the worst. And it is what it is. Yeah, I know what you mean. The Len 17's better day strike if he is his death. I don't understand that, do you? I don't. Senshi, type it again, mate. It's not the owners. It's just our chief scout. He's a bit of a bad judge on players. I get Ashford is a good and fine in youth, but we do need ready-made players to progress. For me personally, right, you got to trust Dan Ashworth, but you're kind of right. I mean, I don't mind young players, yeah. I'm not asking for project youth like an Arteta, but we need someone's going to come in. I'll give you an example, right, Grace, right? There's one player I'd like to get, James Madison. I take him all day long. That guy for Leicester is absolutely brilliant. Pay 50 million for him. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Because at the end of the day, that guy is fantastic. He really, really is. And Tillerman still isn't happening anymore. Yeah, I heard that he's going to on a 1-year deal. Using Wi-Fi and internet wire back of the computer, Ethernet cable's better. Yeah. When I finish the show, I mean, I've got a new BT. I'm going to see if I can connect it, sort of thing as well. And he really ran you up, mate. Ran you up, by the way. And it's a massive one at Merchant, John. He's clever laughing off idiots of the day. And night, he says he's doing the Muppets show once the season starts, and name and shame. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm good at that as well, by the way. Let's go on to the next player, by the way. Jonjo Shelvey.
Yeah, I like Jonjo Shelvey. I think he's had a good season. Shame he missed the last few games for injury. Let's hope it was nothing major. But I think he's had a good season. He's been really he's done really well in midfield. He's really good at dropping back. Keep give him another season. See what's going on. See if we can improve him.
Yeah. For me, right. I mean, when he's good, but he needs to cut out this Hollywood balls for me. Yeah, and keep it simple, because at the end of the day, right, those Hollywood passes nowadays is not coming off him at all whatsoever. I know Eddie Howe's bigging them up, yeah, let's be real, but for me, we're doing the first choice. We still have the midfielder. If that midfielder comes in, I just don't think Jonjo's going to be a first teamer, yeah. But at the end of the day, look, Jonjo's doing Jonjo things, but let's hope that he changes up next season, yeah. But for me personally, like I said, I will not lose any sleep if he was to be sold, probably down south for me personally, but I'll keep him. But like I said, if a good deal comes in for him, I'll be happy to sell Jonjo Shelvey, to be fair. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree, but for me, we need to move on from him and we need to get someone fresh, someone new. And they got Senshi as well. I believe the new leadership with the old director, you cannot. Frankie again. No, John, it's Mike Ashley. It's not Mike Ashley. We are still the slowest at getting players in. We'll be a mere to look stupid chasing 2 players on Premier quality. In that case, then, Frankie, I'll give Hugo Kiteki, Sven Botman until next week to find out what they want to do, because they're both well on holiday. There's something we can do. But if they don't get a definite decision very soon, we'll move on, mate. Simple as that. But I can understand your concerns. And we're going to talk about her later on as well. Miggy is an absolute, well, I'm not going to read the end bit there. Has Jonjo needs to sell to have value where he's 30. Is Jonjo Shelvey 30 now?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's 30. And let's go on to the next one. Your favourite player. And I know you're going to see about him. Go on. The floor is set. The floor is yours. Go for it.
I absolutely love Joe Willock. But I'm not gonna pretend he hasn't had.
Not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie, he hasn't had a great season compared to what he had previously. He came in, he was knocking goals in the back of the net for fun, and then he came. I don't know what's happened. I really don't. Maybe it's just adjusting to living up here. I don't know what happened with him, but he wasn't his usual confident, his usual confident self. Hopefully see what the new season brings. Maybe we can get that confidence back out and get him, scoring goals for fun like he was, but keep all day long. All day long.
100% of you, Grace. 100%. Keep this guy. I think I'll chuck him in the first team alongside Bruno and Joelinton as well. And if you're gonna spend 50 odd million on Paqueta, do you really need to spend that sort of money on him? I think it'd be great at the corner, but it's not a position midfielder don't really need at this moment in time. I'll still keep Joe Willock because I think if he's match fit and he does the business, I think he'd be absolutely fine. It's a tough first fully season for the guy, but I think next season we're going to see a different Joe Willock, and I'm a big Joe Willock fan, just like you, Chris. Massive fan, and this guy is going to be absolutely stellar. What people will have to realize, he's only 22 years old, right? And he's just going to get better and better and better. In fact, Mikel Arteta will be absolutely furious when this guy turns it on as well. We go on to the forward line. We're going to start with Ryan Fraser.
I'm on the fence with Ryan Fraser. I don't really know what I want to do with him. I think that before he went off injured, the few games that he had when he was on the wing, I think he played well. Yeah. He teamed up really well. I'm gonna say keep.
Yeah,
I'm on the fence. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll keep him, but he's going to be a squad player for me. We definitely need a right side winger as well, so it's going to make a difference. I love his work rate. I love the way he plays, but he just keeps getting injured, and that is my problem. I've got around Fraser as well. But when he plays, he's match fit, he's on it, and he'll go through big roles for the team. Now, he's better now. I think he's a better player, and it is what it is. But for me, I keep him. But for a squad player, we definitely need a right side midfield, in my opinion. So I'm just being honest. We need Salika Diaby, could make a difference. We definitely need a winger. So it's going to pin that crossing, take on players. So exciting. So for me, I keep, but it'll be a squad player as well. 5 substitutions next season, sort of thing. You'll be a part of that as well. I'll show you the club has bid for players who improve us. One problem with the amount of money the club, as other clubs probably want crazy money offers. Look at the so-called Newcastle tax, Graham. I have to agree with you, mate. They want the so-called tax as well. We're going to talk about them later on when we do this. The problem with the signings, we signed Bruno. Fans expect that kind of player or better now. Yeah, don't worry. It's going to happen very soon. Keep the Bruno to do 20-year contract with billion release clause. And Javi had the chance. Now he got injured again with 5. So next season, it would be a good season to clean out the divs one orders. Yeah, I think 9 players are going out the door. John and Grace, I have to agree with their port eventually. Now as well. And we all love Bruno, but if the owners don't keep their promises to him, he'll do not do a goodbye and leave because he was told top 4 and no players come in. And I'll just give you the comments as well. I'll see what you mean, but just give it to us. Wait till see what happens in the new season, Frankie. You're going to be surprised, my guy. Slightly off topic, maybe. Also putting in a bit for Martinez, the Argentine player, Alessandro Martinez, by the way, plays at Ajax. He's a decent centre-back as well. I quite like him, but again, we'll see. Keep him play. Signing guys like Nick Pope and Lloyd Kelly for Bournemouth is taking you backwards. You need Prem experience. The all blockbuster signings, mate. I have to agree with now on that one there, really. I mean, Lloyd Kelly, he needs to do it in the Premier League with Bournemouth for a couple of seasons and then go again. Nick Pope has done it. The trouble is, he just cannot play with his feet. So, yes, he is. You're right. And Ericsson must come in. I believe he's going off to Tottenham. I think he'll go off to Tottenham. Bremer, yes. Zapata, yes. Fury, yes. The Depay, yeah. Possibility. Lon von Hoffenheim is because he's Borussia Dortmund's after him as well, by the way, and also we're after him as well. But I think he ended up stopping in Germany. Frankie, yeah, definitely stopping in Germany. We need youth, but yeah, Madison, Harvey Barnes, top players could offer us a lot, and the young long striker Callum Mendu, yeah. I know what it is. He's a good player. He's a good young player. Let's go straight on to the next one. Miguel.
Yeah, his time has come. Bye. he kind of get a game and he's played a few minutes here or there. I mean, Bruce used to love him, didn't he? Bruce used to, he was a starting for Bruce, but I don't know. I think it's just his time. His time has come. He isn't a top of the league player. Yeah, I've got not a lot to say on him. I think his time's come. He should either loan out or sell.
Yeah, I'm afraid I have to agree. And the thing is, right, I mean, when they often gave him that 3-year contract, right, when his contract ended, everyone thought he's going to be away. Every single one of them reached. And what did they do? They gave him a 3-year contract, hoping to make some money, right? And guess what? They're shelling out more money a week to him than actually selling a guy. Do you know what I mean? That is a very, very odd move. That's actually 4 years in. Yeah. And Steve Bruce is bigging this guy up here, saying that he's a good player. How many times have you picked him play? Zilch. Absolutely zero. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's go on to the next one. He's got to go as well. He has to go in the summer. Just, you know what? Just rip out his contract and just let him go to the club he wants to go. Joe Linton.
Joe Linton, what a turnaround! What a season he's had. I'm so excited to see what he brings next season. I really, really am. I think he's just found his position, hasn't he? He's been like a duck to water, and his confidence has grown massively. But yeah, I cannot wait to see him play next season. Him and Bruno are just exciting. It's so exciting to see what they're doing, what they bring.
He's played like a £40 million player as well, man. 86 grand a week. And he is worth every penny now in that position there. And I've got a feeling that Eddie Howe's going to play him on the left side next season. I really do. I think he's going to play an attacking more player as well. And I think for me, I'd definitely keep him in midfield, 100%. And Shelvey for me, it's his time to leave, bringing in Zamora, and that's PSV 9 over midfield for the future. I think he's going to be decent. FC and Shelvey, great off the bench of the 5 subs. Yep. Manchester would be a good buy. I'd take him all day long. I'd pay whatever Leicester want to pay. Willock keep. I sell Shelvey. For Shelvey, it's about 50 when he moves like Willock's grown, Pains, plenty of a lot. Yep, 100%. Big up to Dude. Dude. Big up to you, my guy. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Willock's not going to hit the purple run he gave us on loan. He was made to play with injections on the booze. That was not his fault. Have to agree. But the thing is, we see how fit he is. He's definitely going to be fit in the summer. I'm sure he will. Willock's driving runs are important for the team. I think he's going to be okay. Howe's not going to sell fiercely. Trust him. I say keep. Fierce to sell. Don't rate the guy. We'll end up back at Bournemouth or Forest or Fulham. That's for now. I'll say keep. Well, there he is. There he is. 10 out of 10. Case the defense on Almiron, got to keep one. Both hard worker, but fierce out the quality for the pass. Ryan rotating plays well. Callum and so I imagine Eddie. Give Miggy 2 to 3 months playing with Bruno. He's going to be linking in seamlessly. I hope that's the truth. And Lindsay, you know how much I love you, right? You know how much I love you, but please don't do it in caps, mate. We do love you, but I get what you mean. That we love you, but no caps. Otherwise, I would get done for it as well. We're the same people that slate Almiron places face. That makes 0 sense. Must be a British thing. Wow. Fair enough. Yo to Ravi, big Liverpool fan. And everyone's overshares in the squad. Do you think the two were able to hurt teams? It's going to have to be at midfield. They've got to be up front as well. Let's go on to the ratings quickly. Santiago Munoz. He's on an 18-month loan, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know.
For me, personally, I haven't checked this guy out. So, Foxy will probably know more about this guy, but I'm going to leave that one to him. But it's going to be very, very tough for him. But apparently he's doing our eating the reserves slightly better. But for me personally, I mean, he needs to go out on loan and then see how he does, and maybe in League One or the Championship, and then come back and then show us what he can do. But he could surprise. But I'm going to send him out on loan. Probably see what he does at the end of January, see how he does. I'm going to reserve a comment on him, by the way. So I'll definitely be doing that. It's not Newcastle tax. It's just players' values or what clubs wants is down to the, I don't like the Newcastle tax. I love Bruno. He's top quality, deep line player, make card defender, and that right wing as ASAP we do. That's what we need. One can cover ASM to winger. Right, Gary, it's time to go. Yeah, whatever, mate. And sorry, but I've got so many flipping comments coming through. I do apologise. For me, John, here's my list to go for a bias fan. It's true, Sam Finder signed 100 million according contract. But another staff from the Northeast. I have no idea, mate. I have no idea. And can we just say about girls? Can we just say about girls' scores in the champ? He wouldn't be off, gone up. So thank you. Fact, girls got to go. Listen, I mean, he needs to go now, mate. I mean, he's been a great servant in the Championship, helping the suits, but let's be real. I just don't think he's going to hack in the Premier League anymore. And yeah, I agree with you there. Thank you, mate. Replace Shelvey with a Ward Prowse. Yes. Raging Phoenix, hit the subscribe button, my guy, please. That'd be brilliant. Replace Shelvey with Sangria and PSV. No one has gone for him, and Liverpool can spend much more. They can. Big up to Geordie. Big up to Nal again. Foxy, I don't praise either of the wingers or greedy. I think so himself. ASM, we're going to come to in a bit, and these other has nothing to offer going forward. That's some Foxy. Bruno looks like prospect and good for the 20 national team. Bruno's on loan anyways. He's staying until January regardlessly. Yeah, just from the comments. How could we let Munoz go? We've got no strikers. Could surprise us. We can't loan that. He's on loan. That's down to the parent club. Yep, I'll track it back, by the way. So I buy Nunes and the reserves. He's a talent from Exeter U21 and then loan the lad out to Championship, a League One club. Foxy, talking to now. JWP is not worth 75 million, in my opinion. Yeah, there you go. Let's go on to the next one. Jacob Murphy.
I'm going to say loan for Jacob Murphy just because I don't know. I just... That's how I feel about him. I'm just like he works hard, he gets the ball up, he just has no finish. I don't know if that's something that can be worked on. I'm just like there's better players, you know. He just doesn't do anything like that. Yeah, that is literally my opinion on Jacob Murphy.
No, for me, I'll go with you. It's definitely going to have to be a loan move because, you know, for me, I just don't think he's quite Premier League ready for me. And we need to move on from Jacob Murphy now. We definitely have to move away from him. Let's be real, because for me, I just don't think he's going to make it. Newcastle, I really don't. We've got to get in the top 6, right? There's no way he's going to get us a title. He's not going to get us a top 4. He's not going to get us a top 6. Let's be real. Definitely loan and route, by the way. So I'll agree with you there all the way. So it's definitely
he's just meh, isn't he? He's just meh. Like that's just he's not very. He hasn't got a lot of quality. He's just meh. That's just the way I see him as. Yeah,
I'm with you all the way, 100%. So loan for Jacob Murphy. Liverpool's just using 97 mil on Nunes. They run on the profit of sales. Liverpool do so. Keita or Oxwood will have to leave. Jacob Murphy, I keep as a squad rotation, bench format too. For me, I think he needs a way get him out on loan. That's one. You take care, Senshi, mate. Take care, mate. Do you guys, the toon, have to put in power for the top players to join? In my opinion, we need to get realistic players. Yeah, that's what we need to do. And we're not going to get world beaters like a Dybala, like a Neymar, like Messi. You're not going to get these big hitters at the club. There's absolutely no way. The only way you're going to get the big hitters are in the Champions League on a regular basis. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen anytime soon, Ravi. So I would like it to happen. I just can't see it happening, mate. And Jacob Murphy straight off of Chris Willock from QPR to keep Grace happy. You can't bother then, can you?
Oh my God, yes, I'm going to get on the phone. I'm going to get on the phone to Mandy so I want all the Willock brothers signed.
Yes. Absolutely, man. Jason Murphy, Jacob, and I never heard of this guy. I'll comment and never heard of that guy. I've got to check him as well. I'm not gonna, just in case I say the wrong name online. But show pops in Mexico, Santos, Laguna, but has hardly played since joining us. Hopefully it gets in game time before Jan. Let's hope that is the case. Put in cup games. Arcel Murphy, yeah, I would as well. I've always seen football change to be successful. You need front four players getting goals in a 4-2-3-1 and a front 3-4-3-3 press. So wingers can fit the modern game. Boost sign players like us. 5 as well before we come to the next one. 34 people watching. Keep smashing it up and smash the likes as well, people. Murphy depends on Almiron. Keep one, sell the other, just subscribe. Mate, thank you very much indeed for subscribing to my channel. Thank you. We'd appreciate that. Well, we've been able to attract Trippier Bruno so you can attract top quality players. But in terms of world-class players like a Messi and Mbappe, there's work to do to get the club to that level. It could take about 2-3 years before you get to that level, mate. But I see your point. Thoughts on Newcastle link up player in all areas needs improving. It does, mate. It needs improving all over, to be fair. I never heard of this guy, mate. I never, ever heard of this guy at all whatsoever. What position does he play? Never heard of him, mate. And I can't really answer that question if I don't know the player. So there you go. And let's go on to the next one. ASM.
Keep. I have a love-hate with Saint-Maximin. I really do. I think he gets a lot of stick online. I really do and I think there's a lot of fans that when the team loses, it's suddenly his fault. When there's like 10 other people on that pitch, I think he gets a lot of stick online. But then, he gets the ball and he has 3 players on him. He can take the ball up the pitch. I think he's overall is a really good player. Looking forward to see what he brings next season. I think under Eddie Howe, I think he has developed. Maybe Eddie Howe working on him passing the ball more than taking people on, and him thinking he can do everything. But yeah, no, I like Saint-Maximin, so I'll keep him. We haven't got a player like him in the squad, so keep.
I keep him, but we need better players around him and see how he does. A lot of people's coming out and say, look, you've got to give him another season, see how he does. And if he doesn't make it, then it's got to be questions of him. But I'm a big ASM fan. But with better players around him, Grace, I think he'd be okay. And he needs to prove it, because I think he wants to do well. He wants to do it for the Newcastle fans. My only concern about him as well, my mate at work told us the other day, all he concerns about is his bandages as well. So we see what was on that one. So more comments fans, realistically, Miggy, Fierce and Murphy should be upgraded. Miggy is even the right side of the ring. I agree. But you never get that chance to play as a national position for us. I keep Miggy out of the 3. I have to agree there. And Aki really makes it from a under 18-23 squad. And hit the likes and subscribe. Thank you. Now, I think we'll see a different ASN next season. Eddie Howe has a whole summer to spend developing the lad. Work on him. Please work on him. If you get Botman, how do you think 2 left-footed centre-back pairings will turn out? Dan Burns left-footed. That'd be fun. Yeah. Don't say that too much to Foxy, by the way, because at the end of the day, he is not a fan of him at all whatsoever. I can't find any reasons for us to sign Paqueta. He is not a right forward, which we really badly need. And John, these rumours of Koundé all lies. And we would have signed Diaby, who offers a lot of goals. I totally agree, mate. Totally agree. Koundé is never going to come to Newcastle. Never. So forget about it. Trouble ASM with Wood in the line as an attacker. ASM's lost confidence in Wood, starting trying to do too much because he didn't trust Wood. As soon as Wilson came in, ASM looked way better. And I have to agree with that one as well, by the way. We'll come on to Wood in a bit. What I think people forget that ASM is a fan favourite under Bruce, doing what he is doing. Now, I don't get all this hate from certain people. I have to agree. Just lay off the guy. Just lay off him, man. Yes, who's your favourite player? Tell him, will you? Tell Vincent, will you?
Right. There's only one player that is my player of the season. He could do no wrong on that football pitch. And that is Joe Willock. He is a 10 out of 10 all day long. Even when he's not even on the team, when he's not even on the bench, he's still a 10 out of 10.
Well, if Grace says is 10 out of 10, he's a 10 out of 10.
He's 10 out of 10. He can do no wrong in my eyes. I'm
Fair
hoping
enough.
he's not. I hope his injuries sorted and cleared up, ready for him coming back.
Big up, big up, big up. And just how good is Paqueta exactly, before getting linked to him, had no idea it existed. Vincent, this guy, I mean, when he's at Milan, I'm a big fan of him. And I didn't think he was quite ready. He played a lot of games, but obviously Leon came in and he did all right. He's got his career back on track for Leon, and now they're waiting for 58 million quid for this guy. But I'm not sure. We need a right side midfielder for sure. How long do you think it would take? Really about 2 or 3 seasons. But it all depends who we bring in. Also, yeah, right, whatever.
No,
no.
They're not taking him. I'll go around his house and chain him to something. He ain't going.
Fair enough. I know it's not that, John. Botman's a good player and can improve on that, Eddie. I just think there's much better options than considering how much Botman would cost 40 mil. Not much peers with Botman and Shah. Yeah, I see where you point there, Foxy, as well. I'll take Bremer all day long. That guy is absolutely brilliant. I'd rather pay 40 million on Gleison Bremer rather than Botman at this stage. John, rumours of us signing Benfica striker. You know, he's split that Firmino from Liverpool, 20. We can't play him off. He's a person who should be. Okay, cool. Willock runs against Leicester Bruno School. We see more of that next season. That's from Geordie. I have to agree. Edison's top class. I don't care what people see it. Put him with good players. He won't over dribble the bar, and we'll find more success when he does dribble, because teams got to have to worry about others. Yep. And Edison needs a proper coaching drilled into him, which can be getting under Eddie, but hasn't helped playing with static wood. That's agree. Yes, when our Foxy is chatting to Frankie and turned down Dummel's quiz, your lack of ambition in my eyes. Wow. Bremer, yes, please. He reminds me of Rudiger, so tough and strong. I tell you what, I pay the money for this guy. We go on to Chris Wood.
I don't know. I really, really don't know. I think that it's just Chris Wood has come, and I just don't think something just hasn't clicked for him. I probably would loan him out. Loan him out. See if anyone he can get game time somewhere else, and hopefully it clicks at another club for him, because I don't think it has. But people forget that the first one, I think Chris Wood up. We won 6 games in a row when he was on. You just people forget that. Yeah, I'm going to say a loan.
A loan for Chris Wood. Now this is a football channel, mate. It's not a Love Island channel, mate. Yeah, so it's a football channel, mate. So Love Island. You don't watch Love Island, do you?
No.
There's your answer. John, you got to admit, why did Newcastle say no to one of the top centre-backs last season? Makes no sense, unless Nixon ain't got a clue. They know what it is in Nixon, right? I just don't rate him at all whatsoever. It needs someone fresh, someone new, someone's going to come and make a difference, yeah? I just do not rate Nixon at all whatsoever. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's up to. But Demiral is a damn good centre-back. He really, really is. My only concern about him, Frankie, he's too injury-prone. That is the thing. And I watched Serie A, and he doesn't play a lot of games. That is the problem. That's why Juve wanted to get rid of him, because of that very reason. So, yeah. And last we go on to Callum Wilson.
Keep. I think he had a good start of the season, then he went off injured, and then them last 2 games that he played, he just showed the absolute quality that he has. I'm looking forward. Hopefully, he can stay fit. It's the only thing, he can't stay fit, can he? He's always he's quite injury prone. So get another good striker in. Keep. I really rate Callum Wilson, and them last 2 games, his quality, the goals, everything. Keep and get another striker in. It might take some of the pressure off him. If we have another good striker on, he would probably stay fit.
Yeah. I have to agree. I mean, he battered Arsenal, did he? Absolutely battered them. Absolutely. We did a watch along together, didn't we? And we absolutely battered them. Oh my God.
Honestly, Callum Wilson, that game was absolutely, Arsenal's defence could do absolutely nothing with him, and that's what we want. So, yeah, he's so good. Just a shame he's so injury prone.
Exactly. I would seriously take a look at South and Norwich. He plays for Watford, by the way, mate. Proven young, right wing cheap by comparison, comparing from Championship team. Yeah, and good places. You know what I mean? He knows he'll come in and out. Honestly, no one knows. No one knows at all. We have to wait and see. I have to agree with Karl, by the way. We turned down Demiral. That's mad. You have to agree, mate. He's a decent centre back. He really, really is. I don't understand why they turned it down. Were we after him? Were we really after him? We don't know. No one knows. And Rob Watch Football John, yeah, I agree. Go to Foxy's, chatting to Frankie. Atlanta had the first on him because the loan was activated. Atlanta maybe signing known to concede Demiral for more money. Same transfer window. And I'm sorry about these comments as well. I mean, I have to agree. Christopher's playing as a forward. He needs to be scoring more goals. Yep, I have to agree if he does play. Well, I wouldn't have him as my choice, but Callum Wilson, the injury problems by like glass these days. He can play 30 games a season. Cool. Keep Wilson wrap up and Bobby Wool and Cotton Wool, keep the inches away from him. That's an Ash. Big up to Ciaran, by the way. I'm fine. Hope you're having a good day, mate. I think we won't play FIFA from past and would because an issue for the lineup. But if we play long balls and target one, he's just fine. We don't play the long ball, by the way, don't we? We just play good attacking football. And thanks to talking to Foxy Wilson, I keep the bit of side run. He's one of my favourite players with him in the side. We will get into the top 10. We need to bring another goal scorer. That is the thing. Shane Wilson didn't score in the world. He shot from just a half. Yeah, I would have been a belt of that, would it? Would have been goal of the season. But I couldn't be mile by the way, peeps. And got some more here. So I played for Watford from now. And Foxy's chatting to him as well. Merhad's having a tweet. I have to be patient. It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Did you see that as well, Grace, when Merhad sent out a tweet? Because I'd reply back, just say he's correct.
Yeah, I think that everyone's like suddenly wanting all these players signed overnight, and it's just not going to happen. Dan Ashford's came in 2 weeks ago, a week ago maybe. Or do you suddenly think he's going to he can be in all these places at once, signing all these players? Like, we signed one player last season, that was Joe Willock, and we signed him in August. So we're 3 weeks in the transfer window. I think everyone just needs to calm themselves down a little bit. We're going to get the players. Just be patient. Just hang on, because we don't know what's going on behind them doors and what strings he's pulling, whatever he's doing, who's he got contacts with. So I think everyone just needs to calm down.
Well said. Any chance of up show in the future? Yeah, I'll do that regularly. Yeah, I'm going to do it on a regular basis. Yeah, so keep your eyes peeled for that. That could be a once a week cast sort of thing. So keep your eyes. Watch out for that. Frankie, be honest, I watch a lot of football in my family, mixed bunch. They all don't rate take your bottom. They say something has advised me to own so wrong. That'd be very interesting. Got one here for doing one last night. If I could pick a player from history to put in our team, I would pick Orfane Martins. That's our striker. How about you, John and Grace? Which player from Newcastle's history would you pick to put in today's lineup? And don't say Cisco, by the way.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm probably just going to say Shearer because he is just top goal scorer. He was just next level, wasn't he? He was He said no, Shearer. That's who I'm going to pick.
I'm going to say, if I didn't say he said Shearer, no, that'd be cheating for me. I would say it's going to be a tough one for me because they all have some cracking players over the time. But it'll probably have to be a defender. I'll go with Peter Beardsley. Yeah, if it's not going to be Shearer, it'll be Peter Beardsley, 200%. So we go from there. And going to wrap this up on the comments as well. Could bet 50 quid will score the first goal at the Premier League, perhaps. Goodbye, Aspiria, Beardo. Yeah, George got some good names. Oh, I've got some funny ones. Boom Song and Bramble. Not bad players, just past turns. And they say it's a good business for us. Ekiteke has a good future, depending on staying fit. Botman, decent Prem defender, no better. Kevin Keegan, Shawla. And I listen to a lot of my Liverpool City mates. They think the players we're going for are just names. And ain't proven to be top talents. I like Nunes and Nkuku as well. Gary Speed, that's a good shout. Gillespie, that's a brilliant shout. Good Andrew DB. After 2, POK. And Wilson wants to look Remy. I think he had a good season-long loan with us. Nobby Solano. John Don Thompson's just moved to Blackburn Rovers. And shut up now, will ya? Yeah. So I was going to say, listen, we don't know the player ratings. Are you happy with not player ratings? Are you happy with the players there? We decided. I'm happy with the choices I made. I'm really happy with the choices I made there.
Yeah, oh yeah, really. I think that we have decent players who's just ready to build the next team, the new team around them, and see who we can bring in and what we do next season. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this transfer window, but I think that everyone's just wanting a full squad signed in a week, and it's just not going to happen.
Yeah. As Newcastle fans, we should be listening to other top club fan sites because they're the type of players you should be looking at if you want to progress. You have to agree. We've got some mad names coming up as well. Orbifame, Martin, Ricky, Hugo Gallagher, going back in the day. Vimaka is absolutely shocking. Toyota, absolutely decent. He is decent, Toyota. I can't lie. David Ginola for now as well. Michael Owen, Denver Bar, yes. Rest in peace, Toyota, yeah. I'm not going to bring that name up on my chat as well. Definitely not. Not saying Michael Owen, Robert Solano from Venture, Bringers, Ginola, Fernandez as well. I was going to say as well that going back, you just touched on as well about being patient for the fans, right? Do you think you need to be patient?
Oh, definitely. We've got 2 months left? 2 months? I think that everyone, just because we've got all this money, that was going to have people knocking on the door wanting to be in, but that just isn't the case either. I just think, chill out. They've got the money. They're going to buy players. We might not get big names, but just chill out. It'll happen. I bet Dan Ashworth's just come in, so give him a chance. Give him a chance to get his feet under the table.
I agree. People's got to take a chill pill, yeah? I mean, last season, I was the same. I was saying, look, we need to get players coming in. If we don't, I'm going to start panicking. But with these owners, you got to give them a chance sort of thing as well. It's all about giving people a chance, see how they do. But at this moment in time, Memi had said, look, just check it out sort of thing, yeah? So we have to set standards at the club. Like Liverpool and City, we need 5 players this season. And we need a centre-back, right winger, 2 strikers on the CDM, break the game up. And got some funny names as well. I'm not going to bring them up as well, I'm afraid. Harry, I'm not going to mention his name. Maggot, I like him. Too many people need to chill pill. Yeah, I agree. Still June from Foxy. Let's panic when it gets to 1st of August. I agree. Yeah, I told them off now. You need to check it out now, mate. You need to sort yourself out, mate. And be vigilant as well. Going over 10 more minutes as well before we wrap up there. I was going to say as well that obviously no signings yet. I mean, do you think agents as well is playing a major part of this as well, trying to slow things down with Ekiteke? I mean, apparently, yes, they say he could be signing, but is he deliberately slowing it down for Hall Cup and any other clubs as well, like PSG and Borussia Dortmund?
I mean, the thing is, the agents, they're going to, aren't they? They want the best deal for their client and they want the best deal for themselves. So if they can get PSG to sniff around their players, they're going to, aren't they? That's what they're there for. They want the best deals. They want it's money at the end of the day, isn't it? And just, I mean, them names have been... He's on holiday now, isn't he? So...
Yeah.
I
This
just
is the
don't
thing.
know.
I don't know.
know.
The thing is, right, I mean, people are panicking now because, let's be real, I mean, because, we're not going to get him, He's on holiday. Sven Bowman haven't said a thing. He's on holiday, yeah, but I'm sure he wants to Milan move. Ekiteke is on holiday, yeah. According to a post that he wants to come to Newcastle, yeah. But I understand as well, they want to, like, a release clause in Ekiteke's contract as well. I don't believe that at all whatsoever. You either come to the club, right? Forget about the ridiculous release clause, right? Or just don't come to us, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, isn't it? And got Newcastle's a good spot. You just need to let the transfer window cook. We have a strong squad to make it stronger. If we finish 17th, then maybe we'd be more aggressive. Revenge, mate. I don't want to be finishing 17th, mate. I do not. Still players coming through. Iniesta, he's past Viana. And which one do you read out? You got to check on these now, mate. You got to be a mod, mate. You got to check out these pals. Do you know what I mean? So just keep an eye out, yeah? Don't need that. 4 weeks for the transfer window. Need late next week. I'm not going to read that. Newcastle need to bring in a top agent like Wolves have Portugal top agent. I thought that's a fair shout. I mean, Wolves has got Jorge Mendes. And he's an agent, super agent as well. And he's Cristiano Ronaldo's agent as well. Go on holiday, July, relax on the beach, and when you return, you have 10 new signings, including the Willocks.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Not sure about PSG is the best option for Ekiteke. 40B bench for at least 2 years. And that's fair. When you see you go to Turkey, you get kebabs. Yes, hope so. Still know the Ben Arthur when he shot over the bar best for Benfica. That's a wonderful chance to put us through to the next round of semi-finals, yeah. Did all the hard work, and he just blazed it over. Guess what? We got punished because they scored 5th minute of injury time as well. So what are your plans this afternoon for today, Grace?
Not a lot. Just chilling out. I'm off this weekend, so just chilling out.
Are you going to go to any matches as well? Any matches over the pre-season matches or Atalanta and Bilbao?
We'll see.
You might do the watch along. Do the watch along with here, man. You never know. I think by waiting around these two players are showing weakness for future chances while waiting on Botman and Ekiteke here. Other clubs to mess us around, John. I could understand, Frankie. But what's your take on Frankie's comments?
We don't know what's going on behind closed doors, do we? Just wait and see. I think everyone's just like suddenly expecting everything, right, and it's just not happening. Just they might all be sorted. We might just be waiting for them to come back on the holidays for medical, and like we don't know. So yeah, I think that we should probably be, I don't know what's going on, but like venturing out a little more from them too. If that's not happening, because their names have been mentioned for a while, is it time to venture out a little bit more? I don't. You just have to wait and see. Everyone's on the holidays. Wait and see what happens.
Yeah, it's said.
June still. We've got plenty of time.
Yeah. Just chill. That's all you got to do. We'll go through his comments, and then we're going to wrap up. I mean, you got things on, and that's a fair shout, by the way, Frankie. Ben Arthur or ASM? Ben Arthur all day long. What about you?
Same.
All day long. I know, John. What I'm saying is that comment about a person who's in jail. Sorry, I didn't warn the people you should have done that. You got to keep on these, mate. Yeah. Ben Arthur and ASM together would be rip defense apart. Yeah. All right. After that would have been a killer. Even Lauren Robert as well. That would have been in there as well. Big up to NEFC 1892. Big up to you. Hope you're fine. I get that, but this waiting shows we don't have better targets than these two. That's bad. I can understand your concerns, Frankie. Yeah, with you, but best to do. Wait till the end of June, then panic, mate. That's all I can see. Window opened a couple of days ago. Grace, who's your least favourite team?
Oh, Everton.
Fair enough. Ben Arthur's on real. He has much work to do to get to them levels, but he's young and he's 25 years old. I was going to say, don't wrap up, John. Still warm. Don't overheat. Love it, love it. Yeah, that is fine, Harry, but please don't mention that name again, mate. Yeah. John said, it's enough mods today, mate, and it's only me today. That's fine. Let you off. But listen, now thanks for modding us, mate. I appreciate that. And I really do appreciate that. If these two kids are top targets, Nixon does need sacking. Does he need sacking? I say yes, he does. No, I say yes, he does.
That's my reaction to everything. I don't know.
Fair enough. I'll let you off as well. And last one as well for the day. Everyone dislikes Everton. Excuse me, their team of divers. Big up to you.
Yes, they are.
It. Brilliant. That's all we've got time for, people. We're on 15 minutes. And thanks for coming on. And did you enjoy coming on me show today? And
yes, I did.
And also, where do you find it on your socials? I should have left it in the link as well. I do apologise.
I am J_Thompson_X on everything.
Yeah, and cool. And top targets, John. If they're top targets, John, yes, we want to improve as well. John, I didn't mean to cause any upset on the channel. Just made a daft comment. And take care to you as well, Harry. Thanks. Apologies accepted. I really want everyone to get relegated because of Pickford. Have a good weekend, John. Grease and you, Foxy, as well. Off to the beach. You have a good time. You deserve the best, my guy. Richarlison practices his dive in the River Mersey. I believe it's out of Tottenham. And thank you now. Thank you very much to Ciaran as well. So if you do like my channel, like what you see, guys, then please hit the like button. Please hit the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Also, if you like to super chat, just give what you can. Who cares if my channel's worth the super chat? And if you'd like to become a member, then you know exactly what to do. 99p. Click on the $sign or the join button. I meant the join button. 99p as well. Why do Everton hate Everton? John, it's not a derby. No, in Newcastle, it's because of Jordan Pickford, and we just don't like him.
Just don't like Everton.
I've got Everton followers as well, by the way, sort of thing. Really nice to us, by the way. So I'll give them that as well. But guys, thanks for coming on. Guys, I've already backstage. And listen, guys, I'll be back probably tomorrow. Right? I've got to think of the content of D, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And go and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And on that bombshell, I'm going to say Eddie in all day long. We need some signings. And got one to just back to a few tweets, John, Grace, and chat. Thank you, Paul. I really appreciate that, mate. Don't know why people here Pickford is harmless. I mean, harmless. There you go. we leave it as that. And thanks very much for joining. And don't go away. Quick chat. And I should say bye-bye for now.